Here is our project Intelligent Resume Screening System using image segmentation and NLP. And our project supervisor is S. Agilandeshwari, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science at EGSPLA Engineering College. Here is the introduction of our project. Our project aim is to analyze and score the resume based on the job description. It uses the NLP as well as the image processing technique such as image segmentation to identify the text sections and extract the data from that region. For example, skills, experience, education qualification, projects from the resume. The resume may be either be in a traditional format or in a creative templates also. And another uniqueness of our system is it gives the feedback to the rejected candidates. The reason behind why you were rejected, and also it shows the AI feedback for the selected candidates also why the person was selected by using the Gemini API. And the problem statement. Finding the right candidate to the specific job role is really hard and it takes a lot of time. And also nowadays the companies get bulk of resumes. Manually processing all the resumes it's take lot of time. But the some of the companies are also using applicant tracker system software. But the awareness of ATS is less among the students as well as the job seekers because the main limitation of the ATS is it's a template dependent system. It only processes the traditional template resumes only. If the candidate using the creative or complex templates means the ATS software simply reject that. Even if the quality candidates also get rejected only because of the template. So to avoid that, we are building this intelligent resume screening system. Here is the example of traditional as well as the creative resumes. ATS orders are only process the traditional template resumes only, but then nowadays most of the students as well as the job seekers prefer the creative template resumes. On the data collection, here we are collected the dataset from the Kaggle. The name is updated resume dataset. Here is the dataset. It contains two categories. One is two columns. One is category. Another one is resumes. The category contains the job role, and the resume contains the extracted text from the resumes belong to that category. Next, raw resumes. Here we are collect various template resumes from our class students, and the job description. It's a text file. It contains the job requirement and what are the skills they want and etc. for the particular job. And here is the description of data. Our dataset contains 962 rows with two columns. And also the raw resumes is the unstructured PDF documents. Some of the resumes in traditional format, some of the resumes in creative templates, etc. Here is the dataset. It contains the job category as well as the resume. In a resume column, the text contains the irrelevant symbols and extra white spaces and all. So it requires pre-processing. For pre-processing, we are using regular expression to remove the extra white spaces and also remove the null values and remove the unwanted symbols from the data. So after the pre-processing, the dataset will be like this. It remove the extra white space. It does not contain any extra characters, unwanted symbol, and etc. Then model development. First, we are build the classification model using logistic regression with the TF IDF vectorizer. Why here we are using logistic regression means based on our data set, it contains only moderate amount of data. For that, logistic regression provide higher accuracy compared to KNN or SVM. That's why we are using the logistic regression. And TF IDF vectorizer is used to uh, provide a score to the resume as well as the job description. And for job matching and ranking, we are using the combination of SBERT and ColBERT. BERT means bidirectional encoding representation for transformer. I can read the document from either left to right or right to left. And the purpose of SBERT is to provide the semantic similarity. Also, it analyze the sentence and provide score to each sentence. And here the ColBERT play a crucial role, such as the re-ranking. Uh, and the ColBERT it uses the late interaction technique to wait until the whole context is in. After the after that, provide the score to each resume. So it's similar to how human can rank the resumes, and also the it provide higher accuracy. Here is the architecture diagram. Now model takes the three inputs. One is resume directory, that can be in a directory or we can browse files, and another one is job description, and the third one is number of resumes they want. And after providing these inputs, the system start parallelly processing the resume pipeline as well as the JD pipeline. In the resume pipeline, it uses the segmentation aware OCR to identify the text region and extract the data from the resumes. After extracting the data, it performs the pre-processing. Then it classify to identify which job role the resume belong to. And at the same time, I perform the JD pre-processing and classify the JD class. After the classification, it performs the probability based filtering it. Here, based on the JD class, if the JD was predicted under the category of data science, means it only takes the data science category resumes from the overall resumes. For example, if here perform here the 100 resumes are processed means from the 100 resumes only 10 resumes under the category of data science, means it only takes the 10 resumes for the next step. Remaining 90 resumes it will directly rejected. So this really avoid the computational complexity as well as the time complexity, and also ensure to avoid false positive. After that, it uses the semantics SBERT and ColBERT to assign rank, and after that it perform the re-ranking to give the top candidates. Here is like our UI. Here we are deployed a model using the streamline. The result was like this: ranked candidate with the name, extra email ID, contact information, and also the personalized AI feedback as well as the email also. Here is our overall project. Here we have separated every function such as ColBERT as well as the SBERT and OCR, and also for email service a separate model, and for personalized feedback we are using the Gemini service and etc. Here we are run the model by. Here I am using the Uvicon library to run the backend in the local server. And when the application is started, we are called the frontend by using the streamlit. The model is running in the localhost. Here we have to provide the job description. Here is the job description. We have to select the number of candidate we want. For example, 3, and we can browse the resumes. We can either select the resumes by manually, or else we can directly give the folder, and we have to click the run AI screening. It takes some time. The result suggests it shows the analytical overview. Show how many total resumes are processed, and how many top candidates we want, and also shows the average score, and shows the category. A category means how many uh, in the 6 resumes, how many job categories are classified. If here the all the 6 resumes are in a single category, so it shows the category as one. If there are different categories are appears like machine learning engineer, data scientist, data analyst, that kind of things means it shows that number of categories, and we can easily compare the scores by using the by bar chart, and also shows the ranked resumes with the name, and also it shows the category and the score, and also extract the email as well as the phone number for all the candidates. For example, if we are clicking the view detail means it shows why the person was selected by using the Gemini feedback, and also in the send email, it provides the personalized feedback. Uh, Another thing, if we are click send means it automatically send to that particular person's email ID. For example, if we are clicking send, now the mail was sent to that particular email ID. Here we can see the exact we want exactly the email, and the person and the HR or the recruiting can easily download the overall report. And if they want new screening means also click new screening to reset all the page everything. And another one thing here um, we are identify our model accuracy by providing the same set of resumes to to one HR with the job description, and ask them to manually review the resumes based on the job description, rank the top 3. She provide the top 3 resumes, and also we are provide the same set of resumes as well as the job description to our model, and rank the same top 3. It more or similar, almost 94 to 98% it was similar. So our model it's provide higher accuracy, and it without any template dependency also. Conclusion, we are, here we are classify the job description before the ranking, and also classify the resumes to identify the job roles. Based on the matching job role only it can perform the ranking, and also um, also ensure the higher accuracy and all ensure the best candidate and reduce the false positive in a candidate selection. And also the system has some limitation. One is the OCR is not uh, good for processing low quality scans of resumes. So that's one limitation. And another one is lack of section based scores. Here we are provide the overall score only, but in future we are also plan this, such as for experience it provides a separate score, and for project it doesn't assign separate score, and overall the cumulative score only it will rank the resumes. But that's in a future development. Thank you.